Dear learners, welcome to my lecture. As you can see, today I have come up to talk on the subject of pharmaceutical microbiology with paper code PT319. This subject is a part of the syllabus of Bachelor of Pharmacy third semester. I have been discussing the second module of the syllabus named as Aseptic Techniques and Microbiological Assays. Today I have chosen the topic Microbiological Assay of Penicillin. This is the seventh ongoing lecture from the second module. The prerequisite knowledge for this lecture that the students must have is the idea about the cup plate or cylinder plate and turbidimetric method. This topic has been discussed by me in my earlier lecture. What are the teaching plan details? I will be discussing about the microbial assay process, the preparation of stock solution, inoculum, media, calculation of the potency, and the different formulas for the standard preparations. Here is a demonstration of the different course outcome of this subject. This subject meets 5 course outcome and the module number 2 is mainly meeting the course outcome number 2, which says that the student will be able to analyze the importance of the sterilization in microbiology and pharmaceutical industry. This course outcome meets the Bloom's taxonomy level 4 and 5. The teaching learning objective of this lecture is that the students will be able to understand the working protocol for the microbial assay of the antibiotics, and also they will be able to apply the process of cylinder plate for the microbial assay of penicillin. So let's now get into the details of the topic microbial assay of penicillin by using cylinder plate method. What is the underlying principle? First, we need to understand that the microbiological assay of an antibiotic is based on the principle in which we are carrying out a comparison of the inhibition of growth of microorganisms by measured concentrations of the antibiotics under examination with that produced by known concentrations of a standard preparation of antibiotic having a known activity. So it's a simple method of comparison where you take one standard and you compare your test sample along with the standard's potency. Let us now study about the method of assay for the penicillin and the organism required. We are taking the antibiotic named as penicillin G for this particular assay. The method used is called as cylinder plate or cup plate. The microorganism used is Staphylococcus aureus with ATCC number of 29737. Incubation temperature for the method will be around 32 to 35 degrees Celsius and the incubation time is 24 hours. Here in the image you can see I have illustrated one Petri plate which has been prepared by using the cylinder plate method. Here you can see that different wells have been prepared by the use of borers, sterile borers. The wells have been prepared in which the antibiotic solution has been added. And this circular zone is the zone of inhibition that has been given by the antibiotic. We will discuss this in detail in the upcoming slides. Now I am going to give you one demonstration of the whole process in a schematic presentation. The antibiotic assay by the zone of inhibition method. First of all, we are taking a culture of challenge organism and we are taking the agar media. We are taking a Petri plate which has been sterilized by the use of some sterilization methods such as autoclaving. The plate should contain the media. We should pour the media on it. Then with the use of a sterile borer, we are cutting out cylinders of agar like this. We remove the agar plugs leaving wells. It shapes like wells over here. There we are putting the antibiotics at different dilutions or different types of antibiotics. Then we carry out the incubation of this particular plate and we check the zone of inhibition. Just look into this video for a clear idea of the whole process. Here you can see that we have to take approximately 15 ml of the molten nutrient agar and we need to inoculate the test organism into it. See, they are inoculating the test organism. It has been inoculated in the agar media. Then we will take this media, we have to mix it properly and we have to pour the content in a empty sterile petri dish. Then we allow it to solidify properly. After 24 hours, it will develop a bacterial lawn. After the development of the bacterial lawn, with the help of a cup borer, we have to prepare 4 cups of 8 mm diameter in agar and each should be at equal distance and as far as possible from each other. Here you can see I have used some abbreviations UH, UL, SH, SL. I have given the explanation of all the abbreviations. HH stands for standard high, SL for standard low, UH for unknown high and UL for unknown low. SH and UH should be diagonally opposite to each other to prevent the interference of zone of inhibition. Then we will add the penicillin solution into the respective cells or wells and fill it up in such a way that it should not spread on the agar surface. We have to take around 0.1 ml of the given sample. This completes the process of inoculation. Okay, one thing we have to keep in mind that LH and SH, that is it has to be kept diagonally opposite to each other. After this, we have to allow the penicillin solution to diffuse for half an hour without disturbing the plate. Then we will incubate the plate at around 37 degrees centigrade for 24 hours and after incubation we will observe the zone of inhibition around the cell. You can see the white color zone of inhibition. The SH and UH will give the major zone of inhibition because they are standard high and unknown high. So that's why they are kept diagonally to each other. I hope the process is clear to you. What is the composition of media we are using for this particular assay? We are using the media which consists of peptone, pancreatic digest of casein, yeast extract, beef extract, dextrose, agar, water, and the pH after the sterilization should be around 6.6 with a limit of plus minus 0.1. I have also mentioned the amount of the different ingredients to be added for the media preparation of 1 liter. How to prepare the media? That we have to dissolve the ingredients in water to make 1 liter and adjust the solution with either 1 normal sodium hydroxide or 1 normal hydrochloric acid as required. Why we are adding this? To adjust the basicity or acidity, that means ultimately adjusting the pH, so that after the steam sterilization the pH is specified. Next we go for the buffer used to prepare the stock solution. The different ingredients are dibasic potassium phosphate which is required 2 gram per liter. Then we have monobasic potassium phosphate which is required around 8 gram per liter, and here the pH after the sterilization should be around 6. We have a limit of plus minus 0.05. The final concentration of the stock solution should be around 1000 unit per ml. It should be used within 4 days and the test dilution should be around 1 unit per ml. That means 1000 times dilution is occurring over here. This is the specification for the preparation of the inoculum. The test organism we are using is Staph aureus. The medium method of preparation is table 1. I have given the preparation over that slide. The temperature required is 32 to 35 degrees centigrade. Time period is 24 hours. The suggested dilution factor is 1:20. Here for the inoculum composition also we will be preparing the same media and amount ml per 100 ml will be 0.1 and antibiotic acid for the process is penicillin, particularly penicillin G. Now we start with the calculation parts. We start with the solution associated to antibiotic standard. For this, the weight calculation for antibiotic working standard in milligram, the working standard weight in milligram is taken as equal to 1 divided by potency of salt into volume of volumetric chosen into 1000. The preparation of stock solution includes stock solution is equal to working standard weight into total solution volume equals to the volumetric chosen. One thing to be noted over here is that the stock contains 1 milligram of the antibiotic salt per ml of the solution. Next formula is for the preparation of standard high solution, that is the SH, by diluting stock solution with the buffer that I have already mentioned in my earlier slide. The standard high dilution is equal to stock solution into 1 divided by 50. Now we study about the standard low solution. Standard low dilution is equal to standard high dilution into 25 by 100. Standard low dilution is usually abbreviated as SL. Next we will study the calculation related to the solutions associated to antibiotic test sample. The weight calculation for antibiotic test sample, the test sample weight in gram is equal to 1 divided by label claim divided by 100 into 1000 multiplied by volume of the volumetric chosen. This all comes in the denominator. Next we have the preparation of the stock solution. The stock solution is equal to the test sample weight in gram divided by the total solution volume equals to the volumetric chosen. One thing to be noted over here is that stock contains 1 milligram of the antibiotic salt per ml of the solution. The preparation of test high solution by diluting stock solution with buffer. The test high dilution should be equal to stock solution into 1 by 50. And the last thing is the preparation of the test low, that is the TL. This one is the TH. By diluting standard high solution with buffer, test low dilution is equal to test high dilution into 25 by 100. This is the observations table. This is one sample of the observation table we obtain after the assay. Here you can see I have given you the test high, test low zone of inhibition, then standard high, standard low, where TH is test high, test low stands for TL, SH is for standard high and SL for the standard low. So we have to take around 4 concurrent readings and then we have to take the average of all the 4 readings. Next, we will be calculating the potency of the antibiotics, which is the main aim of the whole microbial assay. Here we will go for the percentage of potency. In this, we are taking the formula percentage of potency is equal to anti-log 2 plus A log I is equal to 10 in bracket 2 plus A log I, where A is equal to TH plus TL, that means test high plus test low, plus SH, that means standard high minus standard low, divided by TH, that is test high minus test low, plus standard high plus standard low. Next is the assay obtained. Here we have to take out the assay is equal to percentage potency divided by 100 into standard low dilution divided by test high dilution into potency of the salt divided by 1000 into 100 divided by 1000. So after we calculate the assay, we will put the value over here for percentage assay, that the formula stands percentage assay is equal to assay divided by label claim into 100. This is the completion of the whole procedure and here we get the effective percentage of assay. These are the several references for this particular presentation. Most of the values and formulas or the media preparation inoculum stock solution has been taken from Indian Pharmacopoeia or United States Pharmacopoeia. The demonstration video has been taken from YouTube video channel Vidyamitra. Here I conclude my presentation with the famous saying of Albert Einstein, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. All the best, my dear students, for your bright future. Thank you for following my lectures.